I'll tell you a rough way to start the day. Sam Yo, Avengers Peloton class. That class would make Martin Scorsese kill himself. I like the Avengers movies, Sam. But you can't, with a sincere face, yell Avengers Assemble while I'm at a 95 cadence with 55 resistance. You can't do that to me. It is cheesy. 7 o'clock in the morning, especially now. Bald People's like one of the 3 classes you can actively make comparisons that have no business being made. 14 different people sent me the Getting Over It guy Reddit post today.
Lol bald wig.
Turn that off. Turn that off yesterday. Mods! Did you see the post? It's like streamers nowadays yell mods like royalty used to do in the 1500s when they would yell guards. All right, let's give this a stab. Give me Brennan Hagel, a Canadian hero. You see the Americans online trying to say they won the Battle of the Nations because they had 3 fights at the very start? That's not how it works. You don't get to win the fight but lose the game and then say you won the war. Okay. Canadian national player. Let's go all-star defensive man Ryan Ellis. Doesn't really count much money anymore. 2 injured. Doesn't play much. Wrong conference. Okay. Let's go Calgary Flames. Braden Pachal. /marker. All right, let's give it a shot. Cine Nerdle. I haven't battled in a while. What am I, Arsenal? I don't need to change the kit. We have a good kit. Training day. What is happening in this game anymore? Setup phase rounds 1 through 4. Chloe Grace Moretz. Give me Zombieland. Okay. How was that? /marker. Play till the room stinks. Don't just find a way to squeeze in till it stinks. Let the room stink naturally. You don't have to force the stink. Trust me, I'm on my 3rd shower today. This is going to be so bad. All right, so I need an action comedy. An action comedy? Is that like what Channing Tatum does now? Googling Gary, opponents in another tab. Let's go! Not bad. Not bad. They said it couldn't be done. Why wear glasses? The same reason you type in chat. I want to see, you want to be seen. We're not too different, you and I. Bring me to a real game. Something that I know a little more. Gem from an oyster. Cabaret character who acts as a host to the audience. Counterpart of effect. Effect? Okay, you got me there. Cause and effect. If you were email. Email? If you were a triangle, you'd be blank one. Corny pickup line. Acute one. Allow to. Let. Okay. One might get buried online. I'm going to assume it's email. Cabaret character. The MC? Is that where that comes from? Reset. Kite? Not bad. I've been told to play this game. I've been avoiding it like the plague. But today's the day.
You're my mans.
Doesn't look too bad. Okay. They make it look easy. Just put the chips in the cap. Okay. Did you see Luka Doncic stole Nick's idea? Luka Doncic teamed up with the Jordan 23 brand to give free parking to everybody in LA. It might be $1 million idea. But I kind of get, for the first time, why the Mavericks traded Luka away. There were some articles that it's because he smokes hookah and drinks beer. And it's like, come on, bro. We watched The Last Dance. We know what Michael Jordan was up to. But I think it's because he's so bad at post-game interviews. He plays against the Mavericks for the first time since getting traded away. Puts up his first triple-double on the Lakers. And then when asked how he feels, he says, I'm going to go to bed.
How I feel now? I'm going straight to sleep. I haven't slept.
That's like what a Twitch streamer says after a marathon stream. You have to say something impactful there. I need the music in the background. Is there usually music in the background in this game? Are you just afraid to be alone with your thoughts? A little silence is good for you, man. Have a little silence. How are you supposed to hit all 3 of these shots in a row? Perseverance. Learning something new each failure. Remembering to only care about the things we can control at the end of the day. 127 hours with James Franco, but it's Dave Franco and he's gooning for that long. I've been toying with film ideas. You're so bad at this. Bro thinks the destination's the actual important thing when it's the journey. Bro doesn't understand that the toil and the struggle is what makes the final destination all the worth it. What do you want to do? Just wake up with $1 million? Actually, that would rule. That would rule. That was stupid. That would rule. I saw a stat. It was 18% of American households have at least $1 million. I had to look it up. I didn't believe it was real. I was like, that many people bought Trump coin? Watch out. You better remember, happy wife, happy life. What is up? This guy is not a wife guy. Why does my husband sound so different? What are you doing? Women. Can't live with him. Can't live without him. Let me guess. Sushi again? I'm worried about your 2. You're supposed to do 1 first, brother. In 3rd grade, we had a substitute teacher come in. He gave everybody a test. And the test started out with some basic math problems, like addition. I was like, oh, easy. Then it hit me with the PEMDAS problem, and I was like, they're messing with the wrong guy. I sing this song to fall asleep. I switch to page 2. They start getting crazy. One of the questions is to stand up and start clapping your hands. I'm cruising through this quiz. I'm looking around me. I'm like, nobody's clapping their hands. These motherfuckers are going to be so mad when they get to page 2 and they start clapping their hands. It gets even weirder after that. It says hide under your desk. And I'm like, okay. A bit Cold War era themed, but a quiz is a quiz. So I'm the first kid to be hiding under his desk. Eventually, I come out from my desk. I make it to the last page. On the very last page, it says, do not do any of the previous questions. Sit with your hands crossed and wait for the teacher to speak. And then the teacher gave a whole lesson about how you should read through every test before doing it. And now you're telling me I shouldn't be practicing my 2s. I learned this lesson 20 years ago, man. Bad teacher. I was mad. In the moment, I was like, if you didn't have that last question, I would still be under my desk first. And you know the crazy thing? It never comes up again. It never comes up again. For the rest of my life, I read through all my tests. There was not one test where the last question was to cross your arms till the teacher spoke. I skipped through the SAT reading section. I was like, this is my chance. Nope. You just have to do the whole fucking thing. Thoughts on past lives? It broke my heart when the white guy cucked himself. When they're in bed and he's like, yeah, if you want to date your old love, that's fine. I was like, come on, dude, fight a little. Any comment on the beef between the Rizzler and the Hawk Tua girl? The MCU's been going on too long. They need a reboot. Bring back the characters we know. Iron Man. Captain America, you know? This game fucking sucks. You're the type of guy to go on a road trip and say, are we there yet? Put on some Baby Doobie and talk about how she's not actually washed. Like the rest of us. Have you guys seen this podcast? It's called the Food Podcast. It's 5 what I can only assume to be 12-year-olds trying food they have never had and talking about food. The MdFoodieBoyz. Sadly, yes. What do you mean, sadly, yes? Unlike the sensationalist Costco guys, the MdFoodieBoyz are real chill in their conversations. They had a riveting conversation about the best pizza topping.
Right, what's your favorite topping on a pizza?
I'm if I had to choose, it'd probably be like pepperoni, but I'm just a regular cheese guy.
I just do cheese. I don't I don't do.
Yeah, I just do cheese. I don't really like pepperoni. It's kind of a weird taste.
I don't.
I'll do pepperoni, but same thing. Like,
Yeah.
A lot of people are big pepperoni fans.
I think meat lovers too. I have meat lovers a couple times.
And they all came to the correct conclusion that the best pizza topping is actually no pizza topping because cheese pizza is just better than pepperoni pizza. They figured this out at 12, man. Don't minus to me. That trash, processed, perfectly circular pepperonis are not enhancing the flavor of your pizza or adding protein. You read Upton Sinclair's The Jungle and get hungry. If you're going to judge a pizza spot, you're going to judge it by its cheese, not its pepperoni. That's what makes or breaks you. If you're a pizza spot, you're made or broken by your cheese pizza. It's the sauce, which is part of cheese pizza. But the more ingredients you have on top of a cheese pizza, you are masking the sauce, the cheese, and the dough. At that point, you just eat a fucking calzone. I need to be a better craftsman. I'm too lazy. I need to focus on this craft more. My transitions from 1 to 2 is weak. I'm not dedicated. I need to be like Yiro. Yiro learned how to lucid dream just to get better at making sushi. I did it so I could learn how to fly and beat my shit. We're not the same. I'm too distracted. These earthly pleasures. Come without beating his peak? You gotta get timed out for that. There's just never a group of people you should be saying that sentence to. Try tilting your head so your eyes are aligned with the table. VIP that chatter. When you guys make fun of me for physical features that I can't change, I just hold my tongue. And at night, when I'm lying down on the couch, I just pull up different people who have liked my tweets, start making fun of you guys for your physical looks. Just keep it to myself. I just sit there and laugh for a while. That's weird. You do that all the time. But when the kettle does it, the pot gets mad. Why are we doing this? If I keep it to myself, there's nothing wrong with that. When's 3 gameplay coming? When we hit 1 and 2. This is the only real video game. You guys wouldn't be complaining about this game if it had a bunch of gotcha girls that you could swipe through and then throw it at 1, which is Neko Chuan, and then you could upgrade your girls when you throw the disc and it lands between their breasts. You'd be losing your minds. I'm just doing it without all the frills. If World War III ever happens, I'm convinced America will lose now. Why? There was a big push from several Republican leaders to remove a bunch of government employees who were in like a trans group chat. And I'm like, motherfucker, who do you think is hacking China when World War III starts? It's the trans girls with knee-high striped socks. Don't worry about their sex chats or whatever. Let them do their thing. That's America's finest hackers. You think it's the tough guy who looks like Hillary Duff's father and Cadet Kelly? No. He's irrelevant at this point. I'm telling you, there's nobody on this earth who cares more about privacy than someone who was trans their entire life. They are our national security. You can't get rid of them. This shit's boring as fuck. You haven't watched a movie without your phone out in 10 years. Don't talk to me.
I left 14 minutes ago and he's still doing the same thing.
Would you say that about a 6'3" guy who can bench 315 pounds doing another set on flat bench? No. The gym bro is doing the same thing every damn time, and they're physically getting bigger. My throwing the cap and the cup skills are also increasing. It's a shame we have made the most progress ever in human history since I've been alive. And the result is 10,000 plus people who think peak humor is a bald man. Not the bald man doing anything, just the bald man himself. We walked on the moon, man. We did that. You can have sex with your phone. Your twos are stressing me out. Don't worry about my twos, bro. It's like parallel parking. I do it better when there's a car in front of me and a car behind me. I need like a reference point. If I hit my ones, my twos are cleaner. Bro's not northernlion. There's a reason I'm not breaking 70 resistance on my Peloton, okay? I won't sit here and lie to you. prepared me for this. I was so worried about my 2s, I forgot to worry about when the 3 hits. I saw a Reddit post. It was I think it was like EMS subreddit, and one EMSer stayed logged into their YouTube page, and their search history was available to look at. And among the results was Ludwig and Wendigoon, which I was flattered to be a part of it. But more embarrassingly, in between me and Wendigoon was fart noise with reverb. Loud fart noise with reverb. Like, they wanted to watch me do my VTuber debut. They wanted to watch a Wendigoon video, but then they really wanted to get that fart sound out of their head. And so I started off flattered, and then now I'm unsure how to feel. Wendigoon? What is this, the boys group chat? Okay. Do people goon together? I saw an Am I Overreacting Reddit post, and it was like, am I overreacting about my boyfriend's gay jokes that he makes with his best friend? And my first thought is, this is going to be a classic guys being dudes scenario. And then I read the first message, and it was, bro, on God, I would suck you if you let me right now. On God, I swear on it all, I want to suck you off so bad. Come over. Sent at 2 in the morning. And I was like, girl, this is just a gay man. Can't make jokes anymore. There is always the one guy in the friend group. The one guy in the all-male friend group who hasn't developed a sense of humor. He's just willing to offer gay services to everybody else. And that is the extent. He has never explored beyond that in the realm of humor. He's just offering fellatio in as many crass ways as possible. Don't call me bisexual northernlion. It's Southernlion, and I am not bisexual. Do you think NL would be upset by this? We were talking, and I think he might have messaged me about the bald.
I said, I think it's funny how so many streamers have a sub goal that is like just to live like me for like 3 weeks. Like, I would just wake up like this every day, and other streamers are like, if you give me $10,000, I'll do a day in the life bald video.
And I followed up and I said, what about another 1v1? We call it a battle between the balds. He never replied. I think he has the same outlook Slime does. They're no different than the VTubers, bro. They're mad at me because I'm a tourist living their life for a couple of weeks. They know that I get to leave this hell. I'm just checking out the Asphodel Fields, but let me tell you, I'm not trying to end up here. Squeak said his culture isn't your costume. What, did he see me with a bindi? He's not bald. What does he know? He acts bald? You can't act bald. He identifies as bald? That's not an option. Everyone else identifies you as bald. It is one of the curses of being bald. Also, his hair's grown back. I don't know what magic he did. New hairstyle or what, but it's thicker. It's thicker on the front. I left 2 hours ago. Why are you still here? You had aspirations of being physically fit and having more financial success and a woman in your life. Why are you still where you are? I don't know. I guess probably a lack of effort or whatever roadblock you make up so that you don't feel bad about not achieving your goals. Because you still haven't fully realized that the pursuit of your goals is what gives you success and joy. That's what this game teaches you, man. You don't get it. It's teaching me the pursuit of the 3 cups is more important than hitting the 3 cups. You're over here worried about how long it's taking me. But guys like me go to bed with mouth tape, wake up at 4 a.m., do our ice bath, then boot up Trick Shot Simulator for 10 hours. Excited to do it again tomorrow. You don't come close to Costco knowledge? I spent $12.64 on a coffee the other day. Of course I don't come close. Of course I don't come close. I would not trust this dude in a school zone with that cut. There's a tweet. Guy I didn't know. 5,000 likes. Why does Ludwig look like a white supremacist now? And I was thinking, I was like, what's the difference between me and other bald people? Because people don't say this about Seth Everman or Sean Evans or Northernlion. So it's like, why am I giving Proud Boy? And at first I was like, okay, maybe it's like a body diff. You know, maybe I'm slightly beefier. And I was like, not really. There's a bunch of really ripped bald guys too. And then I was like, okay, maybe it's many of my very aggressive conservative opinions and takes. And I was like, no, because they're saying I look it. And I realized it's just because I've shaved. Get your ass out of my country! It's because I've shaved my. It's because I've shaved my head willingly bald. All these other guys are necessarily bald. But the moment you choose to willingly become bald, something's a little bit screwed loose. Because we all know it's not desirable to be bald. We know. You guys know. So the person who allows themselves willingly to become bald, even though they had an option for hair, you just can't trust them too much. This is great second monitor content. You've already lost the game, man. You've already lost the game when you're worried about what all your monitors have. Practice your twos. We don't need practice. What are you talking about practice? It doesn't matter if you can hit a 2 by yourself in an open gym. You got to hit the 2 when the lights are low and we've already hit the 1 and we got 2 shots left. That's when you got to hit a 2. I saw LeAngelo Ball, Jello perform live at the All-Star weekend. I don't know how many live performances he's done or how much music he's made. It did feel like a early performance from him. But during his performance, he had a section where it was just like a lineup of 5 of his homies, and he dapped all of them up. And I was like, this is the greatest live performance I've ever seen. They didn't do anything else. They just stood and got tapped up like it was the end of a kid's soccer game. He did that shit to a half-full crowd before the 3-point contest. Probably got paid like $3 million to do it too. I was like, damn, sports rule. What they don't show in the All-Star game is they don't just bring out like the NBA All-Stars. They were also bringing out they brought out the best MC. It was like the Chicago Bulls MC. They brought out like the organ. Yeah, they brought out the best organ player. But then here's where I was like, is this actually the best? Because they were gassing everybody up. They were like, we have the Bulls MC. They brought out the best halftime show performance. And it was these like 6 dudes who used trampolines to dunk a basketball. And they were doing the thing, you might have seen it before, where they throw the basketball against the backboard. Or they do like a flip and they bounce it on the ground. And the next guy jumps on the trampoline, grabs it, bounces on the ground. And the next guy goes. And then the final guy's supposed to like dunk it. Third guy just drops the ball. And so they do it up again. Fourth guy this time drops the ball. And I'm like, I know there's a time limit. We can't be here all day. They try it one final time. First guy chokes it. Unlike this. Watch me clutch. Eventually, they all choke it so hard that the best guy in the group who's supposed to go last just goes by himself and dunks it. And then when they do like a group bow, he walks separate of the group. And I was like, oh, there's tension brewing here. The irony of choking while telling that story. Your binary worldview will never bring you joy. What you see as a choke, I see as a personal best. You're not even willing to experiment. Put a finger in next time. See how it feels. Try new things in life. That's the difference between you and me, man. You're scared of the unknown. I embrace it. Does your finger ever slip in while wiping? What kind of force are you using, bro? Cheap toilet paper? No, you don't get to escape this one. The quality of the toilet paper should not change the force of your hand. Unless you got an ass like the Sarlacc pit, your finger shouldn't slip in. This is user error. A poor man blames his ply. This is brain rot. It's not brain. This is the only thing on the website that's fucking real, dude. What would you rather be watching? Someone playing Marvel Rivals while all you hear is again, 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 and then them bragging about being Grandmaster even though they're bronze in every other competitive ranked game? Same bit. Wait till you hear my opinion on women eating sushi, dude. We got a lot of shared opinions around these parts. You look like Bruce Willis. First time I got a boner was because of Bruce Willis. He was in a movie called The Whole 9 Yards. And at a certain point, when the bad guys are chasing everybody, Amanda Pete's character comes with a brilliant idea to distract them by flashing her boobs. That's not the part that gave me a boner. That was Bruce Willis. But still, she is in the movie and shows her boobs. But when you see Bruce Willis, you'll get what I'm talking about. Do you see how close we are to success, though? That could have been it. Now you're getting the game, man. Now you're understanding why this is like one of the greatest games of all time. Because you just have to believe. You have to believe in moments like this. I don't even think 2 counted. To be fair, I don't even think 2 counted. There's an outside evil fighting against me. It's going to take you 14 hours. That's all right. If it takes 14 hours, it takes 14 hours. There's a reason guys like you calculate how long it'll take guys like me to get it done. You're a glorified version of one of those NBA stats guys who tell you this is the first time anyone in NBA history has gotten 13 points, 2 steals, 1 rebound, 6 assists, 7 rebounds while coming from Eastern Europe and smoking hookah on the weekends. Jay, you need to work on discovering new ways to say the same thing. Instead of just saying you look like whatever. You look like Bruce Willis. You look like J.K. Simmons. Like, get a little more creative. You look like you say yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Okay? That's, that's a step better. Why did bro change shirts? It was cold. But this isn't exactly one of Earth's great mysteries. If you're wearing a different set of clothing, usually it's a weather gap or a stink gap. And I don't smell bad. I took 3 showers today. I did one after riding the Peloton. I did the other after like a long few mile walk. And then I did the third after setting up the Peloton because it was a pretty intense setup and I broke a sweat. I was smelling. If you smell bad, you shower. What about the water conservation? What about the water conservation? What are you showing up to the function smelling like shit saying that you're saving the planet? Guys, I haven't showered in 17 days. I'm doing so good. Look, I play Smash too. We don't have to be like this. You sitting in the shower for 35 minutes experiencing existential dread because you don't know what you're going to do with your life because you're in college is the same thing as me doing 3 7-minute showers. You know how quick it is to shower as a bald man? Do you use shampoo? I use shampoo in the same way Michelin star restaurants use sauce. Just one, and then I call it. You guys use shampoo like it's buco de beppo. You got the vodka pasta, you can't even see the rigatoni. Yabba dabba doo saying ah. They have hair in the Flintstones, you know that, right? They just don't have motor vehicles. They do have motor vehicles. We need guys like you. People who are just worried about the wrong shit all the time. Left part 2. That's a great thing about this game. You can watch it for 10 minutes and start thinking that you know what the hell you're talking about. And then John Gruden comes in and starts talking circles around your ass. They tried left pathing 2 years ago. It doesn't work, man. You can't left path 2. You're not thinking about the box blitz. You're going to run into the box. Or you're going to take a deep line, wobble your way towards 3. You're not even going to hit 3 either. I'm starting to think you should slow path 2s. Yeah, I also watched the first NL stream. Next, you're going to be telling me that we should probably be spamming with the infinites on ones to try to get more discs for 2 and 3. Then you're going to be telling me all about how higher sensitivity allows for an easier 3. Why not go 2-1-3? Guys like you talk before you think. You can't 2-1-3. Everyone knows you can't 2-1-3. Why not? You don't know ball, man. It just doesn't work. Why'd you quit Slay the Spire? I've actually never played that game. But I imagine Northernlion's reason for quitting any game he played a lot of is the same reason cool bands don't play the one hit that you know. Because you don't want to end up like September, Earth, Wind, and Fire every time. It's a battle for you to get over. That's the thing about people. People don't know what they want. Because people only know they like the things that they like. They don't know the things that they don't know that they like. You're so wrong. Yeah, we should do another Boy Meets World spinoff. That would probably be sick. That's the disease, man. You're feeding the disease. The nostalgia disease right now, where only sequels or spinoffs are being made, reboots. No one's willing to take a chance on something new. In your world, we're watching iCarly, checking out the new Marvel movie, and then booting up Twitch to see Northernlion still playing Binding of Isaac in 2035. And I'm over doing fucking You Laugh, You Lose still on YouTube. Aren't you a spin-off of Northernlion? Let's not get too real. Maybe I'm the Ocean's 8 to his Ocean's 11, but you don't have to say it out loud. Do you think there's a deleted scene where all the characters in Ocean's 8 try to figure out what sushi place they're going to order from? It doubled the run time. They didn't have a man to give him a bad suggestion they could have said no to. It hits more misogynistically when someone else says it. Let me tell you, when you watch the 2-hour Northernlion misogynistic compilation, it hits misogynistically. All right. This is it. This is our last attempt of the night. We know what it is. It's a wrist up, straight. We want to go, I would say, 35% to 65% gradient, and then more power than a 2. All right, we got this shit. Just put the chip in the cup, bro. Not today. Not today. It was close. That wasn't bad. That was a good attempt. Real shit. That was actually a very good attempt. Slash marker the Kawhi Leonard of this shit.
Quite a bit of it. We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get
It's
down.
the same
down.
down.
Heels on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just got down. I revived him. Now we're headed southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map. Look at the mark sheets. Take me to your Xbox. Play Fortnite today. You can take me to Moist Meyer, but not Loot Lake. I really want to chug jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers. He said, hey broski, you got some heals and a shield pot? I need healing and I'm only at 1 HP. Hey dude, sorry, I found nothing in this for sorry. I checked upstairs of the house, but not the underneath yet. There's a chest down there. The storm is coming fast and you need heals to prepare. I've got V-Bucks I'll spend more than you can come pretend. I'm a cool pro Fortnite gamer. Cool pro Fortnite. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me to Moisty Meyer, but not Loot Lake. I really want to chug jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers. La 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 yeah. La 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 yeah. La 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 la. Oh my God, I'm missing every kick drum. Will you be my pro Fortnite gamer? Pro Fortnite gamer. Can we get a win streak then? Take me to Loot Lake. Let's change the game mode and we can discombobulate. Will take me to the zone. I'm running kind of low on mats. I need to break some stone. Dressed in all these fancy clothes. He's got a renegator and that's probably a pro. He just shot my back. I turn back and I attack. I just got a victory royale. Oh, let's go. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me to Moistmeyer, but not Loot Lake. I really want to chug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers. Thank you, Ladder, for the 50. Cheese Buzz, thank you for the 25. Oh, it's ending.
Thank you, America deserved, and then
so
a dollar
bad on that one.
amount. Oh, I get
America
it.
deserved Fortnite.